Hi guys, and welcome back to the Betty Hawk Clinic. Well, we've got yet another classic gaming review, but this time it's on the PC Engine, also known elsewhere as the Turbografx 16. Let's take a look at this fantastic shoot 'em up, Final Soldier. Well, here we have Final Soldier. This is a game that was developed by Now Productions and published by Hudson Soft. It was made available on the PC Engine back in 1991 and is of course a scrolling shoot 'em up. For a time you also could have downloaded this for your Wii or your Wii U. Well, these things don't normally come with a bit of a story, but this one does actually have quite a complicated one. It's all to do with the 23rd and the 25th century, it's all to do with time travel, it's also to do with the Gardels, a race of large biomechanic creatures, and to be honest with you, rather than read it all to you, it does actually quite excite me. You know, the mission is to warp into the future zone in order to reach the Gardels' headquarters and destroy their leader. It all sounds promising, but you know what? I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Audio. Well, the 16-bit console does not knock out a bit of a punch. I actually do like the fast-paced music, it's definitely in keeping with the game, but I can't really hear that many explosions, but I suppose it's either one or the other. You're either going to hear a lot of explosions and not be able to hear the music, or in this case you can hear the music and not hear a lot of the explosions. I must admit I didn't really think about it at the time while I was playing the game, so it's all good as far as I can see, so I'll give it 7 out of 10. Controls. This is a very easy pick up and play game. Thankfully, the controls are very responsive, which is what you need in these type of games. And that's really it in a nutshell. Up, down, left and right and fire, and you can't get any easier than that. But like I say, as you needed, very responsive. So this gets a very easy 8 out of 10. Graphics. Well, I did say before this console packed quite a punch, and these graphics would have looked out of this world back in 1991. There's tons of detail, the colours just pop, and what I really am happy with, and very surprised at the same time, is there's barely any slowdown. I could hardly see any slowdown on this 16-bit machine, and that's, you know, all down to the machine and the designers of the game and everything. But the colours, look at it, it's brilliant, it really is. I'm going to give it another 7 out of 10. Gameplay. Well, this is one of those games, if you have not got a lot of time in your hands and you want to have a blast for half an hour, this is perfect. It's a pick up and play game. But it's not a quick game either. I mean, we are still on the first level. In fact, the first level took me roughly about 6.5 minutes before I actually get to the first boss fight. And that's brilliant in a game. Talk about value for money. In fact, this game has 7 stages to play, as well as 2-minute and 5-minute challenge modes. you know, plenty of bang for your buck, brilliant game, and I've thoroughly enjoyed playing this. But I'm also of the opinion that these games have a, well, you get bored of them quite quickly, don't you? You know, it doesn't have a long shelf life sometimes. And for that, well, I'll still give it a 7 out of 10, which I think is brilliant for a game of this type. Overall, well, I think this is a brilliant game and it does come highly recommended. It's an easy pick up and play game that anybody of any age can play and just get on with it. Yes, it becomes a lot more difficult, and in parts I did find it extremely easy, maybe too easy. But the second I got into stage 2, I must admit I got my ass handed straight to me. So it is a game I certainly need to play more to try and master it. And that's what I love about these games. It's not the sort of thing that you're going to be able to play and complete overnight, providing it's the right game. But there's loads of power-ups, as you can see throughout this game. You can change your weapons countless times, and in fact I'm just now starting to reach the bad guy at the end, you know, the final boss fight. You know, I've had an absolute blast playing this, thoroughly enjoyed it, and it gets an overall score of 7.2 out of 10. Well, there you have Final Soldier. Bear in mind this is actually the 3rd game in the Star Soldier series, so I can't wait to actually try the others, to be quite honest with you. I don't know whether or not this is the best out of the 3, but I certainly thoroughly enjoyed it. And as you can see, I quickly skipped to stage 2 here for you guys, so you can actually see this. I think it was the desert stage. It's really quick, it really is. You get a good sense of speed with this one. It was also on this stage that I got my ass handed to me very quickly, very abruptly. So I'll quickly finish this one off now. Oh, by the way, tons of power-ups, as you've obviously seen me collecting there, to obviously change your weapons and obviously upgrade your smart bombs. Right, well, I'll wrap this up now then. As always, you can also follow me if you want on... Yep, and that's where I ended. Okay, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram if you so wish. I'm always happy to receive any comments off you guys. And again, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've had a blast bringing it here, and I'll catch you guys again. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and please take care.